welcome back, my wolf pack. I'm here today to do a little bit of a personal challenge, so to speak. This challenge is to make me as a sim, but starting from the age of a toddler all the way up to a young adult, which is what I am. Currently, I am currently a young adult. I decided to do this because today is my birthday. And I figured why not do a challenge based around me, since it's my day. Alright, so let's start off. It's toddler. When I was younger, when I was born female. So I'm gonna start off as a female. And look at this hat. Look at your hat! That's not happening though. I did not have that hat when I was younger. Nor did I wear sunglasses. And nor did I have that bushy of hair. Okay. When I was younger, I did have longer-ish hair, but not like crazy long. So I had this hair, but did I have lighter hair, I think, at the time? No, I had relatively darker hair. So I had this kind of hairstyle. Not really, but similar-ish. Maybe not. We'll go with this, just because. Why not? I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. No. I did have long hair when I was a kid, so I'm gonna stick with the long hair, because it kind of suits the now look. There we go. That looks much better. Yeah, you're adorable, aren't you? Yes, you are. When I was a kid, I was a beanstalk. I was very much a beanstalk. When I was a kid, I wore very girly clothes, because pretty much whatever my mom put me in is what I wore because I was a kid and I didn't know anything. And I wore a lot of yellow back then too. Now I don't even have any yellow in my wardrobe whatsoever. I'm not much of a yellow person now. So anything cute and stylish is kind of pretty much what I wore when I was a kid. Okay. Pretty much this. I mean, like, when I was a kid, my room was completely yellow. Like, everything was just yellow. I have darker eyes. Actually, I have... People keep on saying that I have more of a hazily eye, but I think back then I had, like, darker eyes, so I'm just gonna have, like, relatively darkish. Before, as I get older, it will be lighter. Alright, think that's everything for this? Yeah. Okay, so then we're gonna go into formal. I wore dresses when I was a kid, like fancy, cute, adorable dresses that my mom loved putting me in. Not exactly sure the style of dress or the color of dress, but it was still a dress nonetheless. Are you gonna be like that the whole time? Oh my gosh, no. I'll have to check later. Okay, let's go back to this. See if I think I might have wore more of pink at that time. That's cute. Okay, accessories down. I don't know. Anyways, let's go with shoes. Let's go with cute pink. Yeah. Alright. Next is sleepwear. Sleepwear, I wore pretty much nothing. To be quite honest, I pretty much wore nothing. There was a little bit of like almost like a sports bra is what I loved to wear when I was a kid. But I pretty much wore like this kind of stuff. That was pretty much it. Yeah. This was my sleepwear. Oh my gosh, what is up with the whole changing of the hair color? Stop. Are you gonna stay now? Okay, good. No, I wanted. Wait, no, sleepwear. Oh my god, no. Party wear. Ugh. I'll figure it out. Eventually. I would think I would have wore more of this, I guess, for a party. It was so long ago since I wore this kind of stuff. I mean, like, I'm 24. No, wait, never mind. I'm 25 now. I keep forgetting. It's my birthday. You're not the same age as which you were when you first started. Oh my gosh. What else? Nothing else. Okay, so let's go to swimwear. I would assume it's pretty much just this. Actually, no. I think I wore more of this style. This or even this. Yeah, I think I wore this more. Easter egg look. Let's go with that. So that's cute. Okay. Hot weather wear. We'll go with this. Yeah, that's cute. Kitty cat. At that time, I think we did have a cat. I don't remember. I remember having a cat, and her name was Crystal, I think? Yeah, I think her name was Crystal. Gosh, it was so long ago. And we'll just put this on. More than likely I always wore, like, these kind of, swim trunks. Or swim trunks, oh my gosh. Snow pants. Where did I come up with swim trunks? My gosh. Yeah, this is kind of pretty much what I wore. I did wear a hat. Probably should put a hat on. We'll just put this hat on. No, this hat. This hat at least shows the hair. Excuse me. Do we have any gloves for you? Yes, we do. Okay, good. Because kids back then always have to wear gloves and hats. Alright, so this is baby me. Adorable baby me. Let's go back to this one. There we go. Alright. Back then I was very fussy. I was so fussy. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. I was such a brat when I was a kid. Alright. I'll do the names later, but alright, let's get the new sim. No, not you. Go with you. Yeah, back then. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of you. I'm going to play with genetics. Sibling. You. Yeah, okay. Gonna have to start off with, but no, I do not have blonde hair. My brother was the one that had the dirty blonde hair. Back then I had wavy long hair. Yeah, I still have dark brown hair. Back then, yeah, I started wearing more of, this kind of a style of clothing, which I started wearing more, tomboyish hair, oh my gosh, tomboyish, clothes, which is back then, that's what we called it, was tomboy, because that's what I was a tomboy back then, I was still pretty much a beanstalk. I loved back when I was a kid, except for the fact that I was female. But anyways, let's not get off the track. Let's go for a more tomboyish style clothing. Back then, I didn't know at the time. Like, I never wore girly-ish clothes unless my mom was the one that gave it to me. Then yeah, that's when I would wear it. But it was more or less like kind of like this style. But not as much yellow, I guess. It was, well, let's see. I did wear a lot of shorts back then too. See what that looks like. No, that looks a little awkward. No. Let's go with capris, because I did wear a lot of capris too back then. And then shoes, more of runners like kind of style. Didn't wear as much yellow, but I still wore yellow. That seems relatively okay. Alright, let's go with formal. Formal is where the girly clothes came into play. This is when my mom was just like, "Hey, later, look, take it, wear this," kind of thing. Wasn't too girly. You know what? Still kind of similar. No, we'll go with this, and we will put it as not white. Go with no. No. We'll go with this color. Now shoes. I wore a lot of this, so I'll put it as nice blue. Yeah. No. Sports, please. Sports, I wore just the basics. Pretty much this, but not many designs to it. Or no designs whatsoever. I didn't wear black back then. I didn't hit my depression at the time, so... But I did get bullied a lot when I was a kid. Alright, let's go with... I used to run a lot, but then I got hurt, and then I stopped running. Can I fix the face or no? Yeah, I can, okay. Did have a skinnier face. Let's fix the eyes. Yeah. That's more or less like it. Alright, back to work. Sleepwear. Once again, I didn't wear much for sleepwear. Honestly, if I was to choose anything, I would probably go with nothing on. I wish I could do that, but I can't. I wore a lot of white, so I'll just stick with this, and I pretty much just wore that. Yeah, I didn't like being hot. And even now, I still hate the heat. I think this is why I live in Canada. Alright, party wear. That's a little harder. I think I still wore a lot of girly-ish stuff because that's what my mom gave me. So I will just put this on. We'll just throw that. And the shoes are okay. I'm not being picky. Swimwear, I wore pretty much more this style. Yeah, that's good enough. Hot weather wear, pretty much just a nice shirt and some shorts. That's pretty much what I wore as well. We'll go with this. Whew. A fluff landed on me, and for a second I thought it was a spider. I was gonna be like, oh god, no! But no, it wasn't. Thankfully, because I have my pop with me. That wouldn't have been a good thing. It just gave me a little bit of a fright. I'm all good. All good. I wore a lot of like this when I was a kid too. Shoes was pretty much the basic runners, which I don't think we have, so I'll just go with these. Or, well, ones that have more color to them. There. Okay, and then, this kind of stuff, I was still very much just wear this. Let's just wear this. This is good. This is perfect. Think then I did still have like a very colorful style because, you know, it's safer to have color when you're out and about because then drivers will notice you kind of thing. And I did not want to get hurt. Nor did my mom. I don't think anyone's parents want their children to get hurt. Unless they're a terrible parent. Then that's a different story. But that's a different kind of story. That's not a story we want to talk about right now. So we're gonna go in to get a hat for me. For my child sim. For me when I was a child. I just have this kind of a basic hat. But we'll just give it like color to go along with everything else. And then we'll go get gloves on. Gloves, thank you. Go purple. Alrighty then. So that was that. So we are going to get aspiration. I was, I guess a motor. I was all about the motor. My personality changed so much when I was a kid. So I was very active when I was a kid. That was literally about it, but that is not the voice that I had. Come on, talk to me. Good enough. Alright, next one is to play with genetics and do older me, teenager me. I know I did gain weight, but I didn't gain that much weight. Sheesh. Oh, this is brother. Any female. Alright, we will work with you. I did gain weight, but that's not me at the time. Just go into this. We'll just bring you down about, oh god, what happened to you? I wasn't that strong, and oh my god, this head. That hair. I did not have that hair in high school whatsoever. In high school, I still had longish hair. It wasn't long, but it was still like wavy. I don't know. It's hard to explain my hair back then. We'll go with that. We'll just make you a wee bit bigger. There we go. I did have a big bosom. Words. I can't word. What are you doing? Thank you. I did gain a lot of weight in high school. I can say that. My bullying started happening when I was in elementary, closer to the end of it. And that's when I started getting very depressed, and a lot of weight started to come on and stuff like that. And I didn't run as much. I got more, you know, didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to run away from everything. Unfortunately, I really hated the way that I was when I was a kid. If I could go back now, oh god, I did not have that. If I could go back to how I was back then, I would tell myself just be like, you know what? The way that life is now, it helped you make who you are when you get older. You will love who you are when you're older. Trust me. And like kind of just stuff like that, because now I actually love who I am. Though I do wish that a lot of what happened when I was a kid didn't happen, but if it didn't, then I wouldn't be who I am. I wouldn't be so, in a sense, loving towards people. Like, I probably would be more of like that rude person that no one wants to be friends with. Because now, like, as I went through what I did, I got more, in a sense, caring. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, I understand what people go through when they get bullied. Like, because I was bullied. I mean, like, a lot of people were bullied when they were kids, and some worse than others. But even though I still understand how they are, like how like their life was. I don't know. But anyways, so right now I'm looking for kind of the a uniformed look, because in majority of my life I was in a uniform school. I hated it. Like, because out of elementary, I still got bullied in high school, and the school I was in, I hated it. Like, a lot of times you would think, because I went to a Christian school, or a Catholic school. That's what it's called. Not a Christian school. It's called a Catholic school. Anyways, I went to that kind of school when I was for half of my high school year, and in that school is where I got bullied, and it wasn't good. I never had a fun time. Everything was just terrible, kind of thing. But then as soon as I left and went to an actual uh, public school, everything was better. Like, yes, there was here and there, maybe I would have gone made fun of, but in public school, I had more fun than I did in Catholic school. Even in elementary, I got bullied more in the Catholic schools than I did in um, the public schools, and I always found that weird, because usually people, like, the Bible says to love thy neighbor, and be kind and all that. But for me, it was the opposite. It was more like love thy neighbor unless they are different, and then hate them. That's pretty much how my life was when I was in elementary, and I hated it. So, I mean, in elementary, or in Catholic schools, I hated it so much. But as soon as I left and I went to a public school, everything was better. Everything was so much better, and I was so confused of why that was. Like, what brought this change? Like, usually people would think, oh, you're at a Catholic school, you're gonna have like the best time of your life. But in reality, everyone's more judgmental, so to speak, at a Catholic school than they are at a public school. But then again, that's just my that's how I was. Like, that's my opinion. That's how my life was. Some people had it different. Some people had a better life in a Catholic school than a public school, or they've never had a problem in the first places. They never got bullied. They either were the bullier or they were just staying lucky. That's usually how it is. You're either the bullier or you're just staying lucky to not even get noticed by the bullies. But yeah. But you know what? Life is life. Things get better. Yes, it might change you. And yes, you might not like how you are and you have insecurities, but it's kind of like it, you it's something that you have to date, that you have to deal with. Something that no matter what, it's gonna happen. You're gonna have an insecurity of something. People that are a lot skinnier, or you think that, or you see them as being gorgeous, they see them as not. They see themselves as being someone not pretty, someone that just, like, there's something wrong with them. Everyone has something wrong with them. Like, in their mind, it's no one's perfect. No one's ever going to be perfect, no matter what. Even if to you they seem, oh, you're perfect, you have nothing that is wrong with you. In reality, everyone has something wrong with them. No matter what they do, there's something going to be wrong. Like, for me, I thought, because now that I have had my top surgery, everything is going to be better. Everything will be perfect. There will be no problems. I'll be happy. Nope. Though I am happier than I was now, or than I was before. There's still a lot of stuff that I find wrong with me. though I got rid of the main thing, I still have like a lot of things that I just like I want to change. But I need to change one thing about me, which is I need to get motivated. I have no motivation. I have no willpower. I have none of that. And that's stopping me from being who I want to be. And I hate it. But you know what? Like I said, life is life. You just have to keep living. You just have to keep. This is what I say. This is my quote. Live for today, but look forward to tomorrow. And that's what I've been living by. A lot of stuff has happened to me, and most recently, like last year, I was living with my girlfriend, and her and her mother got into this huge fight. I had nothing to do with it, and in the process of that, her mother called the cops on us. I mean, it wasn't even a fight; it was an argument. Her mother called the cops on us and got us kicked out of the house. After that, um, there was so much that happened. I was just like, how could this even happen to me? Like, this is completely weird. Like, I've never had this happen to me. No parent should kick their child out over a single argument. Maybe be like, hey, can you leave for like an hour? I need to cool down. Like, there's that. Like, there's that seems like a common thing to you. Be like, yeah, okay, sure, why not, whatever. But it was just like, no, get the hell out of my house now, kind of thing. And I'm just like, huh? This is what? Um, and so after that, my aunt, which is why I'm living with my aunt, she came and she was just like, hey, you're gonna come and you're gonna stay with me. Or like I called and I was like, hey, can you do something about this? I have nowhere to go. My mom can't take me in because there's so much and there's just a lot of things that are happening at my mom's place, so I can't do this. Can you take me in? And she was just like, yeah, sure. Your family. There's like I have nothing wrong with taking in family, and so that's why I moved in with her because she was the only one that was able to take me in at the time. And ever since I was just like, you know what? I'm not going back. I can't go back to that house because it if I go back, my anxiety is like off the rock, like shot up to the sky. I can't even word it right now. Um, but ever since that, I've kind of like, though I've left and though that happened to me, I was able to handle it because of how I am. Live for today, but look forward to tomorrow. And tomorrow brought me something even better. Tomorrow brought me a better place to live. No, like tomorrow brought my anxiety is so much better. Like there's so much stuff that came out of it that was good compared to that came out of it and it was terrible. Like I have a place to live. My aunt is amazing. Like her and I can live with each other. Because usually I can't live with certain people because they just drive me insane. But I haven't had this much calmness, so to speak, in my life before until I moved here. Like even when I lived with my mom, it wasn't always sunshine and rainbows. But now, right, like here, it's everything's pretty good, and I can't ask for a better place to live right now. Like, I honestly can't even think of a better place that I could live right now because this is amazing and I love it. But yeah, so like that's why I go by the live for today, but look forward to tomorrow because tomorrow will always bring either something better, maybe something a little bit harder, but if you keep going, you will have a better life. But anyways, off of the sad part, so this is kind of what like this is what I wore majority of my time as a teenager. um, so back then I was more into the let's say creative mind. I was more the writing. I loved writing. Heck, I still love writing. I had a creative mind, but if I can find, I was more of a loner back then. Like, now I still kind of am more a loner, but when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, I was a loner. Like, I was just, goodbye, leave me alone. I can't deal with this kind of thing. I just want to be alone. Now I still am. I still am very much like, I don't need to be near people. I'm okay by myself kind of thing. But yeah, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do, whoopsies, not what I wanted. Supposed to play with genetics. Genetics! Alright, let's go, no, we'll go to there. Go to genetics. Sibling. Nope. We'll go with you. Randomize sister because I don't want that. Nope. We'll go with this. Good enough. Okay. So now this is where everything changed. Everything. So I was always very much like, I want. Physical frame was masculine. Nope. Feminine still. Oh, right. This is what I messed up on. Supposed to be male, but with a feminine look. Clothing preference, nope. Unfortunately, I can still become pregnant. I don't wanna. No, I cannot. But yeah, so this is pretty much, like, when I got older is when I knew I am trans. No matter what, I am trans. And thankfully, I was able to get my top surgery, so now they're gone. Let's just say that, they're gone. A lot has changed ever since. Like, I've gained a lot of weight since I got older because, yes, though a lot of stuff has happened that's much better, I still deal with a lot of depression. And it's something that's not going to go away very easily. It's still going to be stuck with me for a very long time until, you know, until I find a way to be able to handle it and get rid of it kind of thing. I don't know. Anyways, I keep going back to the sad stuff. So this is kind of like the hair that I have currently. Now my weight I've gained a lot of weight. So we'll just bring that out a little bit more. We'll add more to here. We'll bring you back out a bit. Not too much. We'll bring you out. We'll bring you out. You out. And my face, yes. I have chubby face. I have a chubby face. So that's pretty much how I am now. And you know what? Whatever. Life is life. I will find a way to be able to get my health better. But yeah. I do. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. I do wear this kind of a thing a lot. So that's already a start in the right direction. But I do wear a lot of ripped clothes, like ripped jeans. I know there was a pair just up here, so I'm just going to go to them. Stop going further than you're supposed to. So I wear these kind of a lot. Those shoes, not so much anymore. I wear more like... Where are they? Where are the shoes that are very much like my style? I was wearing these before, but not anymore. But if I can't find the ones that are usually... there we are. These are the shoes that I wear. I guess I could put on socks. I guess I might as well. I do wear socks, so I'll put the sockies on. Actually, you know what? No. I'm not going to wear those shoes. I like these shoes better. I do have these shoes, though. I do. Not with me currently. Then we're going to go to formal. For formal, I wear out of... No. I do have this kind of a shirt, so I'm going to go with this. But I have it blue. Those pants are going to have to go. But that is true. I do wear those kind of pants. Shoes, we'll just go with these. Yeah, that's pretty much me. this. I do wear these kind of pants. I do wear this kind of shirt. So we're just gonna keep it. But these gotta go. We'll just go with runners. I am changing the color of this. We'll go with that. Alright, sleepwear. I'm back to pretty much wearing nothing. It really depends on the day. If it's warm, then I'll wear this kind of a thing. Or if it's cool, I'll wear this and then wear just boxers. Or the opposite way around. Or just boxers. But I'll just wear that. There we go. And I do not wear slippers. And I do not wear socks to bed. Because socks to bed is torture. Oh my god. Nuh-uh. Is there anything more like what I would wear? Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. And I'll wear these. Alright. Swimwear. Currently... Yeah. You know what? That's okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Except for those pants. Those trunks. Not happening. I wear these. Hot weather. I'm weird. I wear a lot of long sleeve stuff, but there is no long sleeve in this. Oh, this is me. This is me. Pants. You know what? I'll go with shorts. Not those, because I do not put my shorts like that. Nor do I do that. I wear these more. Yeah, this is pretty much what I wear. And, you know, those shoes are okay. Cold weather. I have a certain jacket that I love, and I love it. But, you know what? I wear this kind of style more or less. And then pantsies. You don't know, I don't actually wear that. Never mind. I'm trying to make myself look cool. This is what I like to wear. It's the closest to what my jacket actually is, so we're just gonna go with it. Pants. If they had do they have cargo pants? Yeah, they do. Okay. I wear this. This is pretty much what I wear. And then I don't think they have steel-toed boots, but I do like to wear my steel-toed boots in the winter because they are the best for winter. Unless you live where I live and the snow is like all the way up to your freaking knee, then it doesn't matter. I do wear a hat here and there, not very often, but I will put a hat on. I like to wear this, but I'll put on a red hat. Yeah. Yeah, that's me. There we go. Haha. Alright, so that's pretty much what it is. So now I'm still creative, and I'm still, I'm very much a writer. But I'm still creative. I'm still pretty much, I'm a loner still. To be quite honest, I still am a loner. But, let's see, what else am I? What else do I have in here? Dependent, needs no one, that's pretty much me. I don't know. What else am I on this thing? Not a Daredevil, that's for sure. Don't have that. Forever Full, no. If they had... Wait, where's the... Okay, I'm lazy. I'm very lazy. So now my name on here is... Or my real name is Jaden. And I'm just going to put the initials for my last name because you don't need it now. Alright, then we have younger me. Back then, I kind of went by J, more or less. And once again, PR. Yeah, I know, I have two last names. I have a hyphenated last name. It sucks. Back then, of course, my name was Jade. But we're gonna put it with a Y because I have this little one. Then we have PR. And then we'll go with my actual name. Because my mom and my dad didn't have a problem with whatever name that I had. Or like, because they were like, hey, we're just going to go with Jade. But over the years, as I got older, so when I was a kid, I was a kid. No doubt about it. Like, it didn't matter what gender I was. If I had fun, I had fun. And then as I got older is when I started to get more tomboyish. I would pretty much, if my brother had any extra clothes and he didn't want them, I would take them. But I pretty much just took anyone's clothes. I was hand-me-down clothes. I was all about the hand-me-downs. When I got older is when I had to start where I went to the Catholic high school, but I still wore more male-ish clothes, but here and there I had to wear more feminine clothes because that's what my mom wanted me to wear. And then as I got older, and now that I'm this age, this is how I am. Like, this is me. Like, no doubt about it. I've been out. I've been out for a while, and I'm happy. I'm not happy. I'm like, I'm happier kind of thing. But yeah, so this is my life. That was my life. In one go. I am a very big cosplayer, but I don't have stuff to put on for the cosplay, and I don't want to. Anyways, I watch a lot of anime. I cosplay a lot. I read manga. I read comics. I watch the Marvel Universe. I watched a little bit of DC, and so on and so forth. But so this is me when I was a toddler, when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, and since I turned into a young adult. I am now 25 years old, and I love where I live. Well, then again, now that you now know pretty much my life, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys will actually, you know what? I would like to hear about you guys. Hear about your life story. Tell me if you once were bullied, if you never were bullied, or if you were one of the bullies and you regret it now that you're older. Hopefully you regret it now that you're older. Because there's a lot of people that did bully, and they came out and said that, you know what, I was one of those bullies, but now that I'm older, I see where I was wrong. My brother, he was one of them. He was a bully. He did bully me. But he came to me and he realized what he did and that it was wrong, and he apologized. And that's literally all you have to do. You just have to apologize and kind of ask for their forgiveness. Majority of the people will forgive. Some might not, but you know what? As you get older, as they get older, they understand where a lot of people come from. Like, if they had a hard life at home, they try to make them seem bigger at school by hurting people younger than them. And that's kind of how it is. Like, that's how it is the majority of the times. It literally depends on how their life is at home. Some that have a hard life at home will be harsher to other people. Some that don't have as bad of a life are the ones that get bullied, making their life, worse. It's all about how people were raised and stuff like that. Unfortunately, some people that have like the most amazing lives, they still want to bully. But anyways, so that's pretty much that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry, I'm a rambler. If you did enjoy, please like the video. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you want to be updated, kept being updated. Oh my god, I cannot word. If you want to be updated about every time that I upload, just hit that bell button. And I hope you guys have a howling good day.